Welcome back to Noobs Are Coming, and today we are playing... I totally didn't forget the name. Adept, which spawns a circle on the floor that gives us a huge amount of cooldown, which means we fire faster. So our goal is, we just want to have a gajillion amount of range, because then we hit the enemies no matter where they are. We also have bouncing projectiles to begin with, which is always a lot of fun, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, that is the goal. We want to go for the bow because this gives us bonus amount, and with that we will shoot a gajillion amount of arrows. That is us. Dexterity is good, that buffs up the damage of them. Also range buffs it up, I think I will take that. There's another bow, and as you can see, the trait is, the moment we have 3 bows, we get +3 amount. So we want to have at least 3 of them. Let's roll, I would say. Okay, this kind of sucks. Let's roll again. Can I? What are you? Oh, you look amazing. But you don't scale with amount, it seems. So we want to go for something else the moment we have 3 of them. I would say let's roll again. There's another bow. We just did it. Do you scale with amount? Your range. You also scale with dexterity. And you are upgradable, whatever that means. You're a disc. You know what? We go for that. I have never seen this before. We don't need arcane damage. We want to have the dexterity damage. Minus cooldown could also be interesting. Let's lock that. Okay, so we are in the middle here. How are we doing? Well, aren't we just already kind of broken? So this time we are playing on danger level 2. I need to build up to danger level 4. That we have the endless mode again, which for me is always the biggest fun, to just go endless and see how far our build, the stupid build that I come up with, takes us. Because that's what I enjoy most. Stupid builds. Okay, let's get this quickly. Nice, we got a huge amount of money. That means we can buy the 2 things in the shop, and that was it. More range is good. Does the other one scale with range? I don't believe so, right? Yeah, you don't. So, that's a little bit annoying. This one is also gun, so we definitely don't want that. Wait. Oh, gun is its own trait. Nah, but we go for you. And I will do 1 roll. A wrecking ball. I don't really care about that, but it's funny. So you get +1 amount every 5 amount. And we currently have 3. Okay, so we need to build up amount is what that means. As soon as possible. I mean, I don't even need to stand in the circle. Like, listen, it's a nice help for sure, but I don't think it matters all too much to us, right? Like, does it? We definitely shoot ridiculously fast. And I guess this means that we get more experience because we kill the enemies earlier, but if I don't run around, it will be harder to kill those that spawn very far away. So I'm not sure if it's really... Holy moly, they deal a lot of damage on this difficulty. Huh? And you only heal for 1? Is it a meme? Okay, we'll take that. We will not take that. We will roll here because we look for amount or something that at least helps us. Dexterity damage is nice. We'll go for the cooldown. So now I have to find... You're locked. Yeah, I will just buy you. I have to find something else. That is bonus range. Do I take this again? Maybe? It's not even that important. I want to have my weapons. That's more important to me. When a noob with a visible username dies, spawn 1 soul. That's also good. I could go for the lifesteal. Maybe I should go for the lifesteal. It's so expensive. If I get it out of a crate, I will definitely take it. Nice. We just finished an achievement. Beautiful. That is one thing. Like, when I got the version or the game in the past, I had everything unlocked, which was nice. And now that the full version came out, I don't have everything unlocked anymore, which is really painful because I start back at 0. But at least I get to explore how the game feels like as a core thing. You know, without everything already there. Okay, good, good, good. Are we falling behind or are we doing this? I feel like we are doing a very good job at wiping out the enemies, but I may just die any moment because I'm so squishy, so I need bonus max HP. +1 amount, let's go. Anything else here? Let's roll. I want to have 1 more amount. We can also go for soul harvest. I mean, that's a bow. It has pierce and bounce. It's literally the bow, just worse, or is it? Instantly chance to attract the souls. Nice, let's take that. There's another bow. So this doesn't matter for us because it's already maxed out, but hey, it's something. Okay, nice order decks. Yeah, you know, it's at least 1 bonus weapon and later on we can combine them. The goal is still to find the shurikens, and I also need to check out what bonus they give because I have no idea. How is it looking inside of the circle? We currently have -60% cooldown. What is the maximum there? 70%. So I guess I will get 10% more cooldown. And then we are at the maximum as long as we are in the circle, which means outside of the circle we'll be relatively weak. But I think this is the best way to do it, because otherwise we just waste the cooldown. And this is not how we are supposed to play this character. Okay, that is a lot of material incoming. Oh god. Thank you. You just saved me. Oh god. Okay, I just walked. They deal 6 damage to me. If I get hit twice, I just die. Okay, I need to get lifesteal. It's just mandatory. With the amount that we shoot and the bounces and the piercing, we definitely need that. Minion damage is not what we... Dexterity damage +3. Oh my god. Even more cooldown. Chance for noobs to display their username gives us money. Chain lightning, but you don't bounce. You don't have a mount in you. Why? Okay, let's go for, I guess, a ton of luck. Sure, that could be helpful. I don't want you still. We could go for this cooldown. It is fairly cheap, but it doesn't really do a lot for us. Shuriken. Why do you have that green stuff there? Replace the equipped attack with a stronger one. No. No, I don't want that. No. If you do that, I hate you. No, I want to have multiples of them. Wait, that would be horrible. Why do you even want to have that? Unless there's a special mechanic to it that I don't understand. Because even if it replaces it, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, think about it, right? If I sell the one that we have, we get money back, and then I have to pay the money that it costs to buy it. But if I buy it and it just replaces it, that's useless unless it gets more buffs out of it this way. So we want to take a look at how much damage it has before we buy it, like the stats. And then we take a look at it the moment we bought it, if the stats went up. Because it was an upgrade, right? Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. Man, I love these weapons. They bounce all over the stage and no one stays alive. As long as we are in our little circle. So how much cooldown do we have? I think we need minus 20%, so we're just at the perfect value. Almost. Let's roll once. +2 amount, so now this one also has bonus amount. Speed is always nice to get around if something goes wrong, because it will be difficult. We have to stay in this little thing. So you have 21 damage, 2 amount. I don't know if something changed, but it's unique, it says. That means I need more weapons. Do we just take that? You know what? I'll just stay this beautiful value. I need something that scales with... Oh, let's take you. I need something that scales with amount and is ranged. Like, you don't do that, so you don't matter. When we drink a potion, more damage is kind of nice. Do we have link weapons? No. Let's lifesteal. But -2 max HP is a meme if I do that. 10 range, minus attack size, worth it. We don't care about any of the rest. Okay, I feel good about this. Like, we have so much damage. Maybe I will also just stay at the amount of weapons that we have right now. Like, do I really need to improve anything? Like, do I need to go for 6 weapons? Because I can just go for more bows. Which is not what I wanted, but it's something, you know. What does even this one do? Upgradable gives you negative HP if you have multiples of them. Disc gives you bonus speed, and your disc projectiles are now kickable. And gaining +1 bounce. I don't like that. Because the whole point is that it flies around and kills the enemies for me. But I don't have to do anything, right? Only one can stand at the top. I agree with that. It's us right now. At -69 cooldown. Very nice. Okay, is it about time that I run out? Yes, the stage is fairly large. These ones are annoying because they take up a lot of time and you have to break them and wait for it to... Oh my god, careful. Yeah, that is the big issue. This is why I want to automatically gather everything. There is one whenever you kill an enemy and they drop stuff that you automatically get it at a 20% chance. Experience gain plus item price. I don't like that. Let's go for experience gain, I guess. Why does nothing scale with amount? Like, what is going on? Hello? +1% speed for every minus size. Well, we have a lot of minus size. Yes, there it is. This is what I was talking about. Minus item price. Perfect order yet again, Dex. I remember that one. That was the first video I did. That is perfect. Okay, minus dodge. We don't need dodge, so I will take the max HP. But at full health, we don't waste the potions. It's also nice. Dexterity damage scales up all of them. Okay, sure. It's kind of a perfect item, but it's also painful to lose HP again, but I think it will be fine. So these turrets, they just randomly spawn on the stage and they don't move unless you get an upgrade that they follow you. So now we want to check out what the trait of the turret is. So if we have 3 of them, we get attack size. Yeah, that's the one that we want to have negative. But we do get crit. And then we want to have a bunch of turrets because they are now kickable. Okay, we want to have 2 turrets is pretty much a goal. Wait, that is perfect because we want to keep 3 bows. Then we have 2 turrets, which gives them the crit chance, which is a nice bonus to have. And I think for me it's almost better to just walk around. Right? Because then I don't have to collect this much at the end of the wave, but that wastes our circle and I don't like that. How's our money doing? We have 130 right now. Can it buy us a lot? I feel like I'm not earning a lot of money, but if you look at the stage, everything is dead. Nothing stays alive. And this is why I don't have to go into the circle, because it doesn't matter. Can I push them? No. So you can only push them if you get the... You can kick it around stuff. Okay. Because I want to put them into a circle and see if that works. Let's actually read the circle. While standing inside a ritual circle, we have less knockback, but the rest gets buffed up. I mean, honestly, that sounds really good. +2 amount is insane. I don't like you. Do we care about the cooldown? Let's just max it out. That even when I walk around, we have it. So you get merged, you get bought. Bonus luck is nice. Soul harvest, I don't want to gamble on that. That's the highest possible level you can get. Okay, it's also time for more crit. I will do one more roll. I don't hate it, honestly, because our HP is quite low. Yeah, we lose a little bit of damage, but I think that's fine. That's a fair trade. Because we do only use 1 damage type either way. Look at how much we are shooting around. And now I'm thinking it may actually be better. Oh my god. It may actually be better to just go for the bows. Because the turrets, they are positioned far away from us. Now, bonus amount on the turrets means we drop more turrets on the stage. So that's also nice, but we have less security where I am standing. I don't know if I like them or not. Because we want to get rid of 1 bow for 1 more turret. That was the goal. And losing so many projectiles could actually harm us. Okay, 20 seconds left. When do I charge out and collect everything? 10 seconds or 15 seconds? I would say now. Because the more time we have, the more I can dodge the enemies and not take any damage and accidentally die. We got the chest. There's another chest over there. Nope. Oh my god, so many. Oh, that's not bad because they take so long to collect. Okay. There's another chest. We need to get them right now. No! They stay on the stage, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I wanted that badly. 10 max HP on me is way more valuable than on the enemies. We don't need that. We will take the damage. Nice, get rid of the HP again. I don't want you. That is a very good upgrade, but we'll look for something a little bit better. 13% damage. I really want to have dexterity damage, but 13% damage is also nice. Do we want to have more mount? Yeah, we want to have more mount. Let's roll once. 4% crit is amazing. Okay, let's do it. So now they get the crit. Yeah. And we need to keep it the way it is. No, we don't. I can still get rid of 1 more of them. 4% crit, the bow, and the HP. That was a perfect job. Let's get the luck, let's get the amount. Let's reduce the speed of the enemies, because then it takes them longer to get to me. +1 amount. Let's roll. Ranged wizard. We can't take that, but that looks amazing. So now we shoot 3 projectiles. I don't think anything changed there. Yeah, we need to get to 12. You shoot also just +1. And you 3. Okay. I think we have improved the shuriken because we got a few bonus amounts, but we need to get to 12 for the next big upgrade. And then the next upgrade would be at 18, which I don't think we'll ever reach. So we have 28 HP. Okay, we are more than fine. Like, listen, that is so much HP. I don't think the enemies will ever be able to kill me at this point. Especially if I get lifesteal, because we do so many attacks with the bounces. What was that sound? Du-dung, 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 du-dung. What did that mean? I don't know. Nothing special happened, right? Was it just part of the music, or did something happen? Did I miss something? I hope you brought potions. Well, there's a potion down there. Yeah, I think I can always walk around. Like, even outside of the circle, we have 20% cooldown reduction. So that's good enough for us. Nice. The dodges are clutch. I can't wait to unlock Endless because I want to do some really silly builds with minions. There's a minion that just goes out and attacks the enemies. Most of the minions, they just charge at you and deal damage to the enemies when they pass them. But imagine we have like a max amount horde of minions. Let's go. That was beautiful. We'll also go for the luck to see better things in here. Attract stuff. Beautiful. More max HP. Let's do it. Spawns one ore of souls. That's not bad. I could go for that, but I don't really care. Increase speed. I also don't really care, but I care about the money, the armor. Max HP again. At this point, I think we are good. Yeah. Spell Blaster. What? Deals magic damage and chains 2 to 3 times. I mean, how badly do I want to have one? You know what? I want to have one of them. It's not based on amount, but we still have everything maxed out. Like, this is still active. This is still the same. This is still the same, right? Yeah, this is still the same. And you just do a chain. I don't even think it's good. Like, I think it's a horrible weapon, but I like, listen, if you give me something like that, I just have to take it and try it out. Let's get a little bit of lifesteal in. How's our lifesteal doing? 1%. Okay, well, maybe that's not that good. Let's go. I wanna... What just hit me? How's it doing? Okay, look, it sounds like a great fun weapon, but I doubt that it's actually useful because it doesn't bounce. It's more focused on close-by enemies, which I like a lot. But I think if I want to focus on close-by enemies, I'll just go for another bow. Right? There was a ding. Is that a potion that makes a ding sound? I believe so. But this one didn't do a ding sound, or I just talked while it happened. It could also... The golden experience orb is the ding. So, what exactly are the enemies supposed to do to take me down? Like, we got so much amount early on that we are going crazy, and we are still just one amount away from upgrading all of our weapons again. Except for the shuriken. And except for the blaster. Yeah, I'll get another bow. This wasn't worth it. Like, do you see? It barely does something. Do we see damage numbers? Okay, so let's take a look at this. You did 5.4k during this wave. You did 3.7k, you did 3.9k, 2.6k, 3.1k. So all of them are around 3 to 5k. What? Do the others just cannibalize each other or what's going on? How is that even possible? I mean, you have insane damage scaling on dexterity. Is that just the secret to it? And that's it? Like, nothing more? Yeah, I will just go for that. Max HP is nice. Then we can go for Soul Harvest. This multiplies the amount that we get. Wait, that's insane. Okay, arcane damage is actually negative. Do I... Your turrets are kickable. I don't think I care about that all too much. Or do I? Because it's cheap, sure. Minus range, but for bonus speed is nice. You're also nice. Wait, my mind is completely blown right now. Okay, we'll check this after this wave again, because I can't believe that right now. It does... Wait. How much does it chain? Is chain affected by amount? Because do you see how many we are shooting around? Like, we just had a chain down here and then one up here happened. Like, do you see that? Or are you just attacking insanely fast? Oh. That's your secret. All of our weapons attack really fast. I mean, it does make sense because we get the cooldown in here. But how is it so insane if your chain damage is literally 0? Right? Is it though? 95 on the initial hit. Can I just see a chain, please? Can I just... I don't even get to see low damage numbers. Like, do you see one? Oh, I have to run around. Let's do it. Okay, so now we maybe get to see different numbers if the enemies manage to survive. Can the enemies just become a little bit stronger for a second that I can check this out? You know, I also wouldn't mind if just 3 times the amount of enemies would spawn because I think we can genuinely deal with that. Let me get that. Nice. 457, we'll get a bonus because of our soul harvesting. It's just a teeny tiny bit because we have 5%, but it's something. Strength, nah, I don't care about this. Duration doesn't matter for us. Range is probably not bad. Yeah, let's go for more of that. I want to find something else. Do I just go for a little bit of arcane damage? But it barely does anything. I will just go for the dexterity. Sure, it's a unique 4 amount and bonus enemies. Like, this is just the best thing ever. So now we shoot we spawn 3 ballistas per ballista. I wonder why it did 11,600 damage. This is not even close to the other ones. I mean, this one did 8,600 at least. You shoot 4 bullets now. Okay. There is another circle we can put down. Why not? Your attacks trail behind you. I don't think that works, but let's just try it out because why not? Minus item price is beautiful. Arcane damage, I will actually pick them up now when I find them. Like, not the ones on the level ups, but these. Chance to find souls is kind of nice. 1 piercing is also honestly not bad, yeah. So... Wait, which is my circle? Oh, why did I have to do this? Wait, what? This is also a ritual circle. That's what that means. Like, you understand what I mean, right? So usually, this is just a very basic circle that gives you a little bit of bonus damage, but because all ritual circles are improved, also this one is improved. It's just all of them. Wait, that's amazing. Okay. So, and now I can also kick them around, right? I forgot about that. Let's get you out of the... Oh, God. You know what? Just stay wherever you are. It's fine. My mind is still blown, by the way. The other one has so much damage, but maybe I should just take more of them. Because I could replace more. I'm just scared that it's mostly... No, but its initial hit deals so much damage, right? Wait, there was a bounce. A chain lightning. I hate that you guys can easily check this out, because if you... No, it did 8.2 damage. So, what is going on? 10% damage with bow. Oh my god, amazing. 10% bonus damage in general. Piercing, soul flask. Your minions collect souls for you. We don't have a single minion, but it's cheap, so let's get it out of the way. Arcane damage. Luck is also okay. Ah, we got an achievement. So you did 9,000 damage. 7,300, 9,000, 9,600, 4,004. I don't even understand what's happening. I think they just cannibalize each other. Beautiful. I'll also take a little bit of bonus money. Is that fine? I have a lot of damage, but I'll still take that. There is another spell blaster. What does Void do? Void is Soul's Portal. So I could get another one of that. Yeah, and I can get rid of one of these. Sure. I will try it out, but I don't think it's a good idea. But I will try it out, just to see what happens. So, oh, I wanted to test if this also works on you, but it shouldn't, right? Because they are based on my stats. Yeah. I mean, it would have been funny if now our cooldown is always maxed out because we have a turret standing in there. But it's not a player, so it doesn't work. I just love that the entire stage is filled with projectiles. How much amount do we have? 15. Yeah, that is a downside. I like the chaos. You know, it's not about efficiency for me all too much. Like, I don't need to stress it whether I win or not, because I win either way. Casual flex here. No, you get what I mean, right? I like to play games to win, but I prioritize having fun and doing goofy things whenever I can. And I actually really enjoy doing silly stuff. And then I have to fight to win because I did something stupid. And if I just stand around and nothing happens... Oh my god, yes, okay. If I just stand around and the game wins itself, then I don't like that. Okay, if you have the highest damage, I will take you. So you have 7,900, 10,000, 7,900, 3,400, 6,000. Yeah, okay, deine Mutti, ne? Oh, we can't combine that. So I would lose 5% crit chance, 10% cooldown with turrets. Or I sell a bow. I have to sell a bow. This is a horrible feeling. This is like one of the worst feelings ever. Mega disc. What does this do again? 5% speed. Cool. You know, we don't need that. Free reroll is nice. Dexterity damage is beautiful. One more bounce. Like, how many bounces can one man have? Boss catchphrases when you take damage. I mean, I don't really take damage, but I guess it's nice for when it happens. Every 15 kills, get 1 max HP. But a max of 4? Why would you limit that? That's so bad. I swear, if the blue one also deals almost as much damage as this one, I'm just gonna lose it. There's no way, right? Wait, is this a boss fight? 15. Oh yeah, it is. But can you really call it a boss fight if the boss is not fighting? I'm not sure about that one. What just happened? Let me guess. It was our blast gun, wasn't it? It was most definitely. How do we have so many because we have bonus bounces. I was about to ask, how do we have so many projectiles if I literally just remove projectiles? But yeah, it's dead. So did we get the void upgrade? We get Soul's Portal. That is the portal thingy jigamalig at the end. You know, when we don't collect material, then it gets put into the portal. And I think we just receive 50% of it. But now it will be 60%. Which is totally useless because I collect like almost all of it. Like for that I don't need a second weapon just for the effect. But because we want the weapon either way, I guess it's fine. As a nice bonus. Like you actually have to be kidding me. Do you see what's happening on the stage? Yeah, now we get 60%, so we got 11. I wonder if we just got that right away. Souls drop from enemies, but more health. Totally fine, totally fine, totally fine. Don't care, even though it wouldn't be horrible. Let's roll a bit for +3 amount. It's now at 18. You know what that means, right? This one got +1 ballista, so we have 2 bonus ballistas. This one got nothing, but maybe the chains, you know, maybe... You did 37,000 damage. No way. Okay, all of our weapons did that much damage, right? 47,000. 61,000. 34,000. 41,000. 57,000. You know what I think the actual problem was? We just had our weapons compete with each other, so this one just one-shotting the enemies. Got a lot of bonus damage on its own, but it's actually not good. Is my fear. Which means I want to have the bow again. Okay, do we actually do that? Am I this desperate? Or we just go for the crossbow? Ooh, yes. That is one that we wanted because it has a mount. It has crit chance. Yeah, there's another spell blaster. You've... Nice. Very nice. More healing from potions. I think I've heavily nerfed that. Yet it's -3. We don't need that, but it is cooldown. Which when I walk around is kind of nice. Chance to find soul flask. I mean, it's kind of late in the game. Yeah, this really doesn't matter. Let's just continue. What just happened? I clicked on the start button and they all fired already. The funny thing is because we bounce so much, the only limitation right now is piercing. The annoying thing is I can only pick up the potions if I have missing HP because I got that upgrade. But if I take damage, then we get the cooldown. So, you know, whenever I walk around, because I don't want to stand in a circle anymore, that is the moment where we get hit most likely. And then we just get the cooldown. That's actually perfect. So... I think we've caused a little bit of chaos. I'm not exactly sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've caused a little bit of chaos in this game. Let's collect everything, just that we don't get under time pressure in the future. I don't want to have that again. Where are my chests? Okay, there's a chest. Nice, you just gotta say it. Where's my second chest? What was that? Those were sounds, but I don't know what they did. Okay, so the problem is amount is limited to 20, so we pretty much can't get bonus amount anymore. Wait, the shuriken was 5, right? Yeah, so we could get 2 more amount. Oh, you're 4. So in other words, it is kind of worth it to still go for amount if we get it offered for kind of free, like here on a high level. 10% damage is nice. I mean, that's just how I do it. That's just how I roll. 20 is max, yeah. Max HP for minus dodge? Sure. I don't really care if they have less HP because we kill them either. Oh my god. Oh no. We have so many bounces in here now. You're melee, right? Yeah, you're melee. Your turret moves towards you. That is a hilarious one. I don't really care about that. You know, we lose money, so I don't like that. But now watch this. The one big downside is that before, our turrets would be spread across the entire stage, but because we have so much range, they pretty much just permanently fire. Like, why do they permanently fire? Oh, we have 330 range. I think this one is a little bit more in the center than the other one. Do we get the cooldown? Yes, we get the cooldown. And then we just keep kicking them over. But you actually have to be kidding me. What did we create here? What is something that we need? We need more pierce, right? So how much pierce do they have right now? We have 5 piercing? You have no piercing at all, but maybe the attack itself has it. Okay. I mean, what is that sound even? Those are the shurikens bouncing on the wall. My sound will die if it continues like that. Like, just listen to this. This is torture. Okay, let's run around. I was sleeping for a little bit. I'll admit it. I'm sorry. Let's get everything that we can. Okay, good. There's another chest. How about one more? Oh my god, that is a lot of damage, but it just doesn't matter. Because it gives me cooldown. Okay. So we need one more bow. Blaze. Minus room size, very nice to kill the enemies faster. Crit chance, let's also bump that up. We already have 28%. Yeah, golden souls doesn't matter. We don't want to have less enemies. We don't need more HP. We'll take the crit chance though. You don't have a mount. You do have a mount. But I don't think it scales with a mount. I think it always has 3 amount. We don't want to have something where the game developer said, oh, Dex, you know what? This is balanced. This is how it should. No, 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 no. We are all about the imbalanced things. You have 5 amount? So if we upgrade this again. But like... So you did 13,000 damage. You did 15,000, 13,000, 8,000, 19,000, 18,000. They're just all cannibalizing each other. That's what's going on here. Okay, arrivederci. So now we have the perfect build I wanted to have from get-go, and we tried out something new. You know, I don't hate it. It was nice trying out something. But it just turned out it is not what we identify with, because we are chaos. Quite literally. It's like look at the stage. If I get more stage bounces and penetration, these will stay around forever. So, how do we get more peers? Why is the stage so tiny? Wait a second. No, that's actually bad. Like, a small stage means that they bounce faster, and that means they disappear faster, but I guess they are also more concentrated at the same time. This will make for an amazing thumbnail. Oh my god. So, what is something else we could do? What is a major improvement? I don't know a single weapon that really benefits from bounces as much as the bow does. And I'm even considering just getting rid of the turrets. Because even though we do have a lot of them, I think maybe the bow is just better because it has so much pierce. But I don't think so. I don't even think the pierce matters all too much. We got almost all of it. Reach 666 souls during a run. Yeah, we just did that casually. I will take that because it's cell. Yeah. We just got another bounce. We just did that. And you know what? I will also increase our size here because that makes... Oh, wow. Laser that starts each wave with a random direction and bounces or falls depending on amount. Okay, look. I really shouldn't do this, but this is like the worst one in here. I just want to see that. Like it's not good. I just want to see it. Another short. We never upgraded you. So what even changes? Like, why do I not just sell this and get this? I think you need to upgrade it. That's what that means. Like, you can't just buy the blue one. You need to do it this way. I will assume that because otherwise I will... Oh my god, we have more pierces. I don't want to make the room bigger. I've determined that. But yeah, I think this is what it means and why you need to do it in this way. Pickup range, we don't really care about that. Crossbow, I'm sorry, but we got something funnier. Not necessarily better, but funnier. There's another bow. Okay, so we can also replace this if it turns out horrible, which it most likely is. There's nothing else in here. Because we are wave 19, this is the Oh, that's our laser. Oh my god, you just spooked me so much. Does this double work? No, right? So what does it do? 40 range. And we currently have... I mean, we would see it with the cooldown already, right? If they would stack. Huh? Oh, the laser hurts the enemies when they step into it. That's what that means. Oh my god, we have so many chests. Okay. Well, good that we locked the bow, because I will definitely make use of that bow instead of this. Do you hear the sound, by the way? Can you even still hear the bullets? Because I can't. And not the bullets, the music. I hear like a tune in the back, it's like doom, 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 doom. And that's it. Okay, so are you guys ready for the boss fight? And the 20 ladies, of course. I'm ready for the boss fight because I think the boss is not ready for us. This is just absurd. The only hope that we have is that the circle spawns in the center. Yeah, we will take that now because it doesn't matter anymore. Reach 1200 souls during a run. Yeah, there we go. It's that easy. Let's sell that. Free amount doesn't matter. Oh, none of these really matter. We will just go... Yeah, I'll just go for the damage. It's fine. More speed? Sure, why not? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. You want to go back, like, come back, but we just can't do that. So what is the difference? Piercing is the main difference. Because I could combine them. Yeah, let's just do that. And you have one more pierce. Maybe that wasn't worth it. There's another ballista. Yet another ballista. Wait, why do I have so many ballistas? Did I mess something up? Wait a second. I could get one more ballista. And do they have the bounces? I don't know if they have the bounces, but we can do that. Because if we get this ballista, we need one more ballista still. Okay, well, never mind. That was horrible. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know what? Let's combine that. Merge. Get the bow. Okay, now we are happy. Oh my god, the reroll costs go up so fast. Why are you doing this to me? Come on, just one silly thing. Rerolls done in a single shop. 10 rerolls. Huh? That's how I roll. Do we just go for the crossbow over one ballista? But this adds so many projectiles, right? And this one has 6 amount. This one shoots slow. Okay, I believe the crossbow is actually better than the bow. They have the same amount, but it shoots faster. So for the most projectiles, this is the best. Yeah, funny. Let's go to wave 20. We are fighting against Stag Noob. These are multiple enemies on top of each other. Hey, did you see that? Do you see what's happening on the stage? Do you hear what's happening on the stage? Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Is there even any reason for me to collect the chests and stuff? I don't think so, right? Because it will just end after this. The only reason why I continue is we want to have as many projectiles flying around as possible. And in the last few seconds, I will walk into the center that we see all of them. And there will be thumbnail material. Okay, very important. So, let's go. Perfect position. That was incredible. Oh. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.